So, if you're a white witch, if you're a self-actualizer, if you're someone who is just a normal person, an insult can only affect us when it has a structure in order to take hold within us. So we ourselves are the ones who would supply the meaning and the structure for an insult in order for an insult to actually be able to affect us. We ourselves have to supply a structure or a belief beyond just our actual existentiality in order for that insult to take hold within us. In order for it to have any kind of effect, an insult has to have a structure. It has to have a place where it is received from. So if we let go of the structure that we ourselves could create of understanding, we will be able to experience the world free from any kind of assumptions, confusion, removal, and anything else that comes along with being removed from oneself in any kind of way, in order to have a belief that is not within resonance with who we are. So yes, if you want an insult to have no effect on you, let go of the way you understand the world. Let go of the structure that you have made yourself. Let go of, for instance, and this is why I'm saying this, I had a potential client come to me about a conversation we were having about mental health and how I had a certain condition, which we won't go into the condition I had. It doesn't matter. If I myself literally stepped back and I said, I don't believe in that condition anymore. I just don't believe it exists. I don't believe it actually is anything real or in reality, but a conditioning or an indoctrination. So I literally got myself to not believe it exists anymore, and all of a sudden, the insults that he was using against me because, well, he clearly has a problem, where he would not let go of the constant barrage of insults and having to convince me that, I have a problem, basically. He wouldn't have to convince me if I actually had a problem. I'm the type that acknowledges that I have issues. That's how I get past all of my problems. That's how I've become an alchemizer. That's how I'm still here with the scope of problems that I've currently or in the past have had. So I've realized that the belief itself is what has caused the insult to take effect or to take hold within myself. So if I didn't believe in the condition, I would just think what he said was a lot of shit. I wouldn't have any reason to believe what he said had any truthful holding whatsoever. But that was the inroad. That was the way he was able to affect me. That's the way he was able to indoctrinate me, was with my own belief systems, was with my own experience. So if I'm able to let go, especially in the way that he meant that disorder, he wasn't having a conversation to help me. He was having a conversation to demonize me, to limit my existence, to keep me small so that he was able to feel larger or more in control of his own understanding. He was very apathetic, that he wasn't willing to part with the way he understood the world. So he was imparting on me a very limiting way of living in the world. And he was literally pushing his insecurities on me because he wanted an answer, or he wanted to feel superior so that he would know that he wasn't alone in his suffering. So he literally weaponized a key piece of information that I gave him in order to, like I said, have some kind of dominance or control or fulcrum, if you will, in order to manipulate me and the way I believe the world exists, or the way in this case, the way I exist. Bottom line, if we let go of the structure in which we understand the world, we will only know the world from a knowing place, and we will not be able to be manipulated, indoctrinated, or insulted. The only truth that any of us, have is the truth that we can feel. It isn't a truth of argument. It isn't a truth of discernment. It isn't a truth of rules, lies, or manipulative tactics. It isn't a truth of politics or religion. It is a truth that is a truth within the barometer of your very being, a truth you can feel inside, a truth that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that that is what it exists as. Ultimately, the bottom line is the only way somebody can truly affect us, insult us, control us, or indoctrinate us is with our own understanding. And I want to say, whoever is watching this, that you're not alone. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, the culture that we currently have and the current removal of understanding that we currently have is an illusion. It's a lie. People really do love. People really do care. They just have a different belief that is separating them from what they truly feel. That is the nature of politics. That is the nature of lies and manipulative tactics. to get us to believe something that we know or that we feel in our barometer of our actual being is true. And they get us to believe it's a lie, when in fact we know the dissatisfaction we feel inside is telling us otherwise. We know that the barometer of truth within us is telling us that what they're saying is a lie. What they're saying is a manipulative tactic. What they're saying is an inroad to our demise. But only through our own hands, only through our own understanding, only through our own relationships could that possibly happen. Um, I really love and appreciate everyone who's supporting my channel right now, and in the future. And if you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, of course, it's going to help me and it's going to help viewers like yourself, because any kind of helpful advice is appreciated, and that does not go unnoticed, not by me or anyone else. Information on my channel and my products and services are in the description of this video, which is only from sustainable items. I don't believe in unsustainability. If you've been following my channel, you would know. But also to my intuitive healing services, which I am readily available to chat online for free, over the phone. You can text me. The number is on basically every social media page and website that I have, which is dragonwares.online. And there you will find all of my resources. You'll find my link tree to all of my links, to all of my web pages, social media, and all of my resources. So thank you, and I appreciate your presence.